All right.
Okay.
Today we are back with another Death Note reaction video. And Jordan, we have finally made it to Dirty 30.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we have, man. The game has gotten quite dirty.
Very.
Chief Yagami's dead.
Very. But as we discussed in the last episode, the only silver lining there is that he died in peace.
Right? Yeah, I mean, he still died, though.
Yeah.
He knew he was going to die, though.
He knew he was going to die?
Well, he thought he was going to die, and he was willing to take that risk, right? That's what it appeared on the rewatch. He thought that the 13-day rule was a real thing.
Yeah.
If it had gone a different route and he hadn't died from the gunshots, right? Because that's how he died, right?
Yeah.
Then Light would have killed him.
Right.
And one of our patrons hammered that in for us. But rewatching that episode, it was crazy because I didn't even realize that the first time we watched it.
Yeah.
Light was going to kill his father nonetheless.
Exactly. The plans that Light has orchestrated over the course of these 30 episodes, Jordan, half of them have gone over our heads, right? He has been so meticulous. He has accounted for basically everything, right? And most of all, he's accounted for the fact that he lost his own memory, right? So him in Kira form thought about him in regular Light form and, you know, trusted himself that much. It's insane.
It's sort of sick when you really, really sit with it.
Yeah.
It really is sick. One thing that I wish his father did let him know before he died was how much longer he has to live. Because he could see his lifespan above him, right?
Oh.
With the eyes. He could see that he wasn't Kira.
Yeah.
But he never told him how much longer he had to live. That's what I would have liked to see.
Interesting. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, right? Because he could see the rest of his lifespan.
Yeah.
I would have loved for him to say, Light, my son, you have 2 more years to live. Take care of the family.
Yeah. Yeah, at that moment, he probably wasn't even thinking about anything having to do with that, right? Chief. He's just sitting there having a moment. Oh, my son is not Kira.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I don't know what else can happen, but I know we have 8 episodes left, I believe. So I'm ready.
Let's jump in, brother. We have a whole bunch of great comments from our wonderful patrons. So let's go through them real quick.
All right. So the first comment comes to us from our wonderful patron, Saiba. And Saiba writes, I think that when Chief Yagami died, we first saw Kira searching for a way to win, like he always does, not caring for people other than himself, but we also saw Light crying for his father, losing himself, the son, the big brother, Light, and his humanity a bit more. I truly think that him crying was not an act at the end. I think he truly felt the loss of his dad and not just the loss of Chief Yagami, a police colleague. Still, even after the rewatch, I don't know if I fully agree with that. Right? I think Light, he's a master manipulator. He can even manipulate and change his own emotional reactions to things, right, to make them authentic. Right before he decided to have a reaction, I forget exactly what he said, but he said basically, no one will think anything if I have this type of reaction. You know?
Right.
So I don't know. I didn't think it was authentic, but I definitely see your point, Saiba.
Yeah, and I think it is up to interpretation to a certain extent, but after rewatching, Jared, I'd have to side a little more with you, just in terms of witnessing Light's cruelty and his manipulation. And like you said, his sort of trying to always react in the way that's going to benefit him the most. It's sick, but there was, I have to say, and I agree with Saiba, there was a sense of realness, a sense of real pain, even if Kira Light couldn't recognize it in that moment.
Yeah.
Light, the kid, just lost his own father.
Yeah.
Much to his own doing, but Light lost his father.
True.
Nonetheless.
Thank you, Saiba.
Yeah, thank you, Saiba. Our next comment here comes from our patron, Sufayaki Teriyaki.
Ooh.
I always feel like I pronounced that name wrong.
Yeah.
And Sufayaki says, all right, brother, it is time to jump into this next episode. And ironically enough, the title of episode 30 is Justice.
Let's go.
So let's check it out, everybody. Sit back and enjoy. Here we go. Let's go.
Nir, if you don't mind me asking, what do you make of all this? I'm interested to hear what your thoughts are on this case.
The current Kira is foolish and overconfident, not to mention unusually cooperative with the task force. So much so that I suspect he's working hand in hand with them.
You think so?
That would make the second Alan Kira one and the same person.
He's
What?
smart.
That can't be. Are you serious?
Yes, I am. Having said that, I'll admit that I'm only 7%.
Like father,
Don't
like
worry,
son.
Commander Rester. Making assumptions is part of any investigation. If we're wrong, all it'll cost is an apology.
Oh boy, 7%.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what they teach him over at Whammy's house. Right?
What'd you say?
I wonder what they teach them over at Whammy's house. Do they teach them to say things like that?
It's a strict curriculum, Jared. Secretive.
I'm only 7% sure at the moment.
Apology.
Justice, come on, man. Slowly inching our way.
There have been less crimes lately in Japan and around the world. It's because of Kira.
Wow.
My daddy told me that if you do something bad, your name will be written on the
name,
internet
please.
and Kira will kill you.
Come on, I don't have all day. How am I supposed to file this report without your name?
Give me a break. Please, not my
Oh
name.
my gosh.
Leave me alone, or I'll put your names on the internet.
Damn. That's something that can strike fear in people.
Right. And very relatable.
Yeah.
Not out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah. Hold on, really quickly. I hate to pause it.
What?
You watched Baby Reindeer, right? The whole thing?
Oh, I watched the Baby Reindeer.
Baby Reindeer.
What are you looking at, Baby Reindeer?
Baby Reindeer. Jared, you need to watch
The Piers Morgan interview?
the Piers Morgan interview.
I have not watched that.
With who the people, the sleuths, are saying is Martha, and who has self-identified as essentially being Martha,
Yeah.
but not being Martha. It was the most, I can't even explain it. It was one of the most fascinating interviews I have ever watched in my life.
All right.
The real life person, not the
I
actors.
see it's blowing up. I mean, it had like 5 million views in the first 20 hours.
Do yourself a favor and watch that.
All right. Do you recommend people watch it?
If they've seen Baby Reindeer.
All right. Do you recommend they watch Baby Reindeer?
Do you? I mean, you've seen it. It has a lot of triggering,
Yeah.
traumatic scenes in it. So I don't know if I'd recommend it to everybody.
Yeah, check it out, read the description, and make your own decision, people.
Yeah. But this whole, like, putting names out there thing made me think of Baby Reindeer. Like, once someone's name is out there, it's hard
Right.
to get your image back how you want it in the public.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, everybody.
Leave me alone, or I'll put your names on the internet.
I will proclaim this right here and now to all the people of the earth. Kira is true justice.
Kira's Kingdom.
Good evening. It is my honor to be appointed by Kira as his spokesman. This is not a hoax, it's the absolute truth. I realize that there will be many people who might try to have me killed now. But I am prepared to risk my life.
Kira's Kingdom, huh? What a horrible title. This is insanity.
I kind of like it.
Trying to capture Kira is an unforgivable crime. If you happen to know
If anybody deserves to be killed by Kira, it's this guy.
Oh, switch it back to the press conference. The president's about to start.
Biden?
I wonder what it's about.
Looks more like Bush.
Was that it was going to be some sort of international
First Bush.
Yeah. No,
You
second
don't do
Bush.
anything but watch TV, do you?
What?
Good morning. I'm gonna try to keep
Does
this
it does?
Oh, is he not speaking?
The United States will no longer oppose Kira.
Those cowards! I've done it. I've even brought America to its knees.
What the hell is he talking about?
Have they been threatened or something?
Are you saying that Kira is justice?
Justice? No, I never said that. But because of Kira, war and conflict have ceased to exist. Criminal organizations are in a state of ruin, not only in the United States, but in all free nations.
Anyone who defies Kira head-on will be killed. That is a fact. We are not acknowledging Kira as a symbol of justice. We are simply saying that, as a country, we will not take any actions against it.
Wow.
How is that any different?
You're saying that you accept Kira? Explain yourself.
I love the Secret Service, the
I
bodyguards.
believe it. This is America. How can their government do something so cowardly like this?
Wow.
Do you guys mind if I ask a serious question?
Oh boy, what is it this time?
Are you telling us you're not always serious?
Do you guys ever think that maybe Kira isn't completely evil?
What? What kind of question is that, Matsuda?
I've been thinking about it, and part of me just doesn't believe that he is.
So now you think Kira is justice too?
I don't really know. But I think that Kira's trying to fight evil and change the world in his own way. And, well, the world's become a good place for people who live honest lives, so maybe...
What's
You're
an
wrong,
honest life?
Matsuda. People are only afraid of losing their own lives. How can you think that's real peace?
I understand that. Believe me, I know that as well as you. It's just that I can also understand the other side. I can see why all those people call Kira a savior. I'm not like you. When it comes down to it, I've always been a really weak person. But I'm also a detective. I can't accept Kira. I know it's my duty to catch him. No, I want to catch him. It's just that I can't completely hate him either. I guess I must be crazy or something, huh?
No, you're not crazy.
Oh boy.
You're normal.
You too, Light? What are you talking about?
I'm sure that on some level, Kira probably knows that what he's doing is evil. But he'll try to change the world even as a martyr, at the cost of his soul.
Oof.
That's his brand of justice. I bet that's what's going through Kira's mind. Anyway, we shouldn't be arguing about it. Good or evil, it's not our call.
It's
All
yours.
we have to think about is catching him. If Kira gets caught, then that makes him evil. But if he wins and rules the world, then I guess he's justice.
What?
But from now on, the world will start leaning in favor of Kira. It's only a matter of time. Kira will be justice.
What's going to happen to us now?
That's scary.
It looks like we've been disbanded, thanks to that chicken of a president. No, he's not even a chicken. He's less than a maggot.
Ooh.
You've got to be kidding. There's no way accepting Kira will lead to anything good.
Is that Misa? Yeah.
Is that Misa?
I don't know who that is.
No, I don't think that's Misa.
Is that Light?
So you're alive.
Oh, it's
Mellow.
Mellow.
Here.
What should we do?
Let him in. Mello, welcome.
Drop your weapon!
Everyone, please put away your guns. Having a shootout here would achieve nothing.
Sir, with all due respect, Mello is the one who killed our partners.
Please don't make me say it again. Remember that our primary objective is still to catch Kira. Killing Mello right now will do nothing to benefit our investigation.
All right.
It seems like things have been going just as you planned, Nier.
Yes. I take it you've already heard all about the second L from Lidner by now. I've pretty much figured out who Kira is, and it's mostly thanks to everything you've done.
Shut up, Nier! I'm not just a tool for you to use in order to solve your puzzles, you know.
Mello, if you really want to shoot me, then go ahead and do it.
Stop! If you shoot him, then the rest of us will have no choice but to shoot you too. What will it solve if both of you die? That's just what Kira wants.
You have a good point. Anyway, I'm only here for one thing. I came to take back that photograph you have.
Of course. I got it from the orphanage. There was only one, and no copies have been made.
Wow.
I've already gone ahead and dealt with everyone who knows your face, both inside and outside Whammy's house. They'll keep quiet. I can't say 100% for certain.
Did you just flinch?
I was like, what's going on? You see his face?
Yeah.
Is that from the explosion?
Yeah.
I can't say 100% for certain, but it shouldn't be possible for you to be killed by the notebook. Is that the only business you had with me, Mello?
Nier. Let's get one thing straight. I have no intention of working together with you on this.
Yes, I know.
At the same time, I can't just take my photo and leave. That wouldn't be right, so I'll settle my debt.
The killer notebook. It belongs to a Shinigami. Whoever touches it is able to see a god of death.
Oh, wow. That's vital information he just gave.
Who the hell would believe in something like that?
I would. I believe him completely. What good would it do for him to tell an outrageous lie like that? Even if he had something to gain, he could at least come up with a more believable story. Therefore, these gods of death must exist.
The notebook I obtained had previously belonged to another Shinigami, perhaps even Kira himself. Also, some of the rules written inside are actually fake. That's all I can tell you for now.
Ooh.
Nier.
Mello?
Which of us is gonna reach Kira first,
Ooh.
I wonder?
The race is on.
We're both headed towards the same destination. I'll be waiting for you.
Right.
All right. I thought he was going to offer him some chocolate there.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Oh boy, I think they actually might come together at some point.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah, this is a huge step, right? And Mello didn't have to give all that information, but he felt like he needed to.
Yeah.
Any thoughts before we read this note?
I would love to see them work together. I would absolutely love to see them work together, and they could catch Kira with the quickness if they did.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, they're both brilliant. I found the train track to be an interesting piece of symbolism. And I don't know if I'm way off on this, but they said, we'll see who catches Kira first.
Right. With two trains.
With two trains, right. But the trains are, one's up here, one's down here, and they're just going around in circles, essentially.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe our patron Kevin or someone who always offers a symbolism can talk more about that. But that was interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel for Mello, though. I feel for Nier as well. But Mello, he just seems to always hold a grudge.
Yeah.
He always came in second in anything he did.
Yeah.
And I can sort of relate with that, in a sense, being your twin, brother. Just going to throw that out there.
All right. The U.S. will no longer oppose Kira.
Yeah, that was a bombshell.
Oh, this has penetrated the highest forms of government, right? And when you hear something like that, Jordan, like I bring that back to reality. Like something like that could happen in our world. And think about if it did, what a scary day that would be. Because a lot of us, I know over the past several years, you know, a lot of people have lost trust in government, but we still lean on government for a lot of things that impact us on a daily basis. And if you were to hear something like that, turn on your television and hear the President of the United States say the U.S. will no longer oppose Kira.
Yeah.
Well, that's the day you got to find out how to fend for yourself. Because that's a scary day right there.
Yeah. Interesting. He did say war and conflict has ceased to exist.
Yeah.
Because everybody's in fear of their names getting out there.
Right.
So it is having some positive benefit. And it brings me right back to, I think it was Matsuda who brought up the statistic way, way early on that crime has gone down.
Yeah.
So it seems to be coming full circle here.
Yeah.
And one last thing, I'm sorry. Matsuda understands both sides, it seems. And he's always been that sort of character where he, to an extent, understands that Kira is not simply evil.
Yeah.
But he also wants to catch him, and it's his job to catch him. But I appreciate characters like Matsuda who can sort of see both sides.
Yes. Yeah. All right, we have a note here. It says, if a Death Note owner accidentally misspells a name 4 times, that person will be free from being killed by the Death Note. However, if they intentionally misspell the name 4 times, the Death Note owner will die.
Wait,
oh, gosh.
What's the rule that we learned many episodes back about a misspelled name? I think it was different than this.
I think it might have been this first part. If a Death Note owner accidentally misspells a name 4 times, that person will be free from being killed. I think that might have been the...
Oh.
And then here they're saying, however, if the Death Note owner intentionally misspells the name 4 times, the Death Note owner will die. So basically, you can't get out of it, right?
Okay.
Wow.
Interesting.
All right. Let's continue.
All right. And then this next one says, the person whose name was misspelled 4 times on purpose will not be free of death by a Death Note. So free of death meaning like immune, essentially.
Right. You won't die. So this one is saying,
yeah,
both the owner and the person will die, regardless.
Well, not, is it saying that the person whose name was misspelled will die, or just that they will not be free of death? Like, they could die again via Death Note. Or am I misreading this?
Yeah, this is a little ambiguous. I would interpret that as dying.
Damn.
Will not be free of death. I don't know.
These rules, man. How much does Light know? Does he know this rule?
I don't know.
Yeah. All right, let's finish this out.
Fake rules. There's no doubt that the notebook can cause heart attacks and control its victims to a degree. As for burning it or tearing it up, the notebook still exists, and there's no way to confirm the rule one way or the other. That means... The false rule must be the one that states a person will die if he doesn't write a name within 13 days.
Great deduction.
Giovanni, please set up a connection to L.
Yes, sir. It's near. Yes?
L, I thought you should know that we caught Mello. But he escaped soon afterwards. We were able to interrogate him for a while.
He didn't really escape, did he? You let him get away, am I right?
No. We tried to restrain him, but he was too quick. Anyway, Mello mentioned that there was some sort of Shinigami attached to the notebook. Have you been able to confirm the existence of such a creature?
Yes. I can tell you for a fact that Shinigami do exist. I didn't share that information with you at the beginning because I was certain you would never believe me.
I would like to ask the Shinigami a few questions.
Ooh.
Forget it. I'm not up for that.
The thing that's bothering me the most about this is the issue of those rules written in the notebook. I have reason to believe that one of them is fake.
A fake rule?
Yes. Well, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on this. Out of all the rules, which do you think is the fake? I'd like to know.
By process of elimination, the obvious choice would be the one stating that the owner of a notebook will die if they don't write a new name in it every 13 days. I don't believe that.
I thought you might say so. I've reached the same conclusion.
Damn. Little deja vu.
Shinigami, you know the rules of the notebook well. Tell us, are any of them false?
No, they are all real.
He's lying.
I see. You have a Shinigami there with you.
Oh!
So now Nier knows that,
yeah,
Light's Kira.
I think I'm beginning to get the picture. In other words, Kira is there in the room, and he's making the Shinigami lie on his behalf.
Whoa, this guy's good. He nailed it.
I don't get what he means. So what if the Shinigami is lying and the rule is fake? It doesn't really change anything, does it?
Yes, it does. It means that Light's incarceration would be meaningless. The rule says you die if you don't continue writing names, but if that's false, being alive after more than 13 days in confinement wouldn't really prove anything.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But even if that's true, it doesn't mean he's guilty. Besides, there's no way that Light can be Kira. Before he passed away, the deputy director himself was able to confirm that he didn't have a notebook.
That's good. A good piece of evidence.
Yeah.
If there's a problem, I suggest we verify the rule this way. I will volunteer to write down Mello's real name in the notebook. Of course, that means he'll die. If I also die 13 days later, well, then I guess Kira wins. Either way, it's a gamble I'm quite willing to make.
Oh my gosh.
What? So this is just a game to him?
Testing and confirming the 13-day rule can only benefit the Kira investigation. And other than my possible death, there would be no drawbacks. I'm willing to put my life on the line if it will help us solve the case.
If I answer him based on my feelings,
yeah,
it'll only make me look worse to everyone. Could you please wait for a moment? We need to discuss your suggestion.
Please hold, Nier. Please hold.
Okay, what are your thoughts? We can say that we must respect human life and deny this request, but I can't suggest that. I'm the one under suspicion.
It's a tough call. Mello killed the deputy director. If Nier is willing, I wouldn't stop him.
I'm against the idea myself. I don't believe that Kira's hiding among us. We can't use the notebook, no matter what happens.
We should respect the deputy director's wishes to the end.
I feel the same. I'm opposed to the test.
Nier, we've talked it over and we can't allow you to use the notebook like that.
I had a feeling you might say so. No matter. Just one last question before I go. To the members of the Japanese task force, was there ever a point in the investigation where the second L was suspected to be Kira, even if the suspicions would later drop?
This guy's good.
If you've been listening to our conversation so far and have any intention of helping my investigation and taking down Kira, then call the number I'm about to give you.
Oh my gosh, he's good.
I will answer. The choice is up to you.
There's no way that Light could be Kira. No, it's more like I don't want to believe he's Kira. But if the 13-day rule is fake, then we really can't say for sure that he's innocent. This could change everything.
Nier,
oh boy. That's usually the only option.
Is that Mr. President?
Looks like him.
Yes, hello?
This is Kira.
Actually.
If you want proof, I can read out a list of people that I'm going to punish tomorrow. That way you can check it and make your final decision afterwards. Mr. President, I am very grateful that you and your country have sympathized with me, but I'm afraid even that much isn't enough. The SPK is still trying to catch me despite your recent announcement. I want you to stop them immediately and formally disband them. At the same time, I want you to use the American police, the CIA, the FBI, and all other law enforcement organizations at your disposal to find out where the SPK members are currently hiding. As soon as you've found their base of operations, I want you to forward that information to a third party.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Mr. President, whether you live a long life or not is up to you.
He's threatening the president, Joe. Because he could kill the president, right?
Yeah, we'll see if the president has any courage.
Whether you live a long life or not is up to you. Don't forget that.
I understand.
Damn.
Mr. Demigo, please,
Why
wait
are you
going to New York?
We are going to crush an organization that dares to defy Kira. It will be on live TV. This is a direct order from Kira, and it came to the President of the United States himself. I don't know what's gonna happen when we get there. Hell, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, and I don't really care. Sakura TV's ratings are gonna rocket to 100.
This guy, he loves it. Yeah.
Come on, everyone. The new age of Kira is
Oh.
The previous L was suspicious of Light. But if Light is Kira, and I just come out and say we should investigate him again, then I'll probably end up dead just like L. Won't solve anything. The 13-day rule, huh?
Aizawa, we have a long history. I can tell exactly what you're thinking about and what's bothering you. Between you and me, you should go ahead and do what you think is right. I didn't trust L to begin with. I never did, to be honest. I didn't sign up to join the Kira task force because Light was running it. I joined because I wanted to work with you.
Ide. All right. I'll see if I can contact Nier without letting Light know.
Who's listening?
Okay. I'll make sure that no one knows what you're doing. You can count on me.
Is that Light?
That's Light.
Oh no. There goes Aizawa, Jordan. Pop. Here, drink this tea, Aizawa.
You don't need tea to kill him.
Yeah. Awkward.
Light, I really want to believe that you're not Kira.
This is really bad. Turn on the TV. It's Demigawa.
This is Demigawa Live. My comrades and I have finally pinpointed the hideout of the evil organization bent on trying to catch our beloved god Kira. We now have the building completely surrounded.
So Nier's done.
Right now, our enemies appear to be hiding within the building, but they won't be able to hide from us for long. Behold the power of the people, the power of justice!
Wait, isn't that the building that...
As soon as Nier escapes, I'm gonna write his name in the notebook. Don't worry, Light. I won't let you down.
At this rate, we'll be dragged outside unless we stop them somehow.
Unreal.
What's going on, Nier? Could it be that this is some sort of plot by Mello to finish off the SPK? No, surely it couldn't be that the SPK's security was so lax that even a normal citizen could find out where it was located.
Damn it. He's lying through his teeth.
I win, Nier.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Wow. If we know anything about this show, we know one thing. Nier is dead in the next episode.
I think that'd be a safe bet.
Any takeaways from this episode, Jordan?
I don't even know. Light always seems to find a way of gaining control back.
Yeah.
When it starts to slip from him. And quickly, too. It's not like it takes him a long time to come up with these plans. Like, I thought Nier had him here. When he's essentially turning his guys against him. Aizawa, Ide.
Yeah.
Which, they're still suspicious. But Light overheard their conversation. Yeah, Light is... He's a quick dude. He's quick with it. What about you?
Yeah. What I'm most impressed about, not in a good way, but just objectively most impressed about with Light, Jordan, is his composure.
Yeah.
Right? And the fact that he's juggling so many different things. And he's literally able to make the right decision for his own safety, looking out for himself, and the quick decision, just instantaneously.
Every time.
Yeah. And remember, Misa is Kira right now.
Yes.
Right? Light is just borrowing the notebook, correct? And then he said that he'll give Misa as many pages as she needs, I believe. In a previous episode.
Wait, does Misa still have the eyes? Or does she no longer have the eyes?
I think she still has them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to lose some small details. Yeah, that's a good point.
Whew. Yeah. Aizawa, I would, or Aizawa, however you say his name, I would call him a wild card. Not in Light's favor if Light hadn't heard him speaking.
Yeah.
Right? He would have been like, oh, snap. There might be some potential for him to take Light down. But now, I mean, it's done. I think Aizawa's done.
Do you think that Mello or Nier will die first?
Nier.
You think?
Yeah.
At the hands of Light.
Yeah.
Anything else, brother?
Yeah, just two more points. The president, right? There was a succession plan for L, and as we know about United States government, there is a succession plan for the president.
The vice president, right?
Yeah. But still, if this man had any courage, right, he wouldn't think about his own life. Because Light just threatened him, saying, if you want to live long, then do what I say.
Yeah.
But, you know, if the president puts the people over himself, then he'll do the opposite. But obviously, we see the SBK being raided right now.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
Yeah.
It's a lot going
on. And then one more point, Jordan. Deja vu. This phone call here between Nier and Light was just deja vu to the conversation that L had with Light sitting at that coffee shop. Right? Trying to test him. Trying to say, I want to hear what you think about this. What do you think?
Right.
You know?
Absolutely. Knowing that the other people in the room could hear the conversation.
Yeah.
And then he gave the number. He said, call this number.
Yep.
I wonder if any of them will.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nier is good. That's what we learned in this episode. Nier is good.
But Light is better.
That's to be determined.
Yeah.
Light may have won this battle, but Nier is great.
Okay.
I'm liking Nier. I like his composure and the way he goes about things. Mello. There's no telling what Mello's going to do.
Yeah.
He could kill someone one episode and give Nier information the next.
Right.
You never know. All right, everybody. That was episode 30, or as Jared calls it, episode Dirty 30. Things are getting dirtier as we go along. Thank you so much for watching with us. We hope you enjoyed it. Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Clarify anything you can for us without spoiling. We appreciate it. We'll see you again very soon.
We love you. Do not forget, be kind.
And keep an open mind, everybody.
Peace.